Good afternoon, it's Bob Knight. It's the 24th of March 2017. I wanted to talk about a trade I did today on FUEL Fuel, Rocket Fuel Inc. Um, this is the 1-year chart on fuel. I'm using a program called Stocks to Trade put out by Timothy Sykes and his group. It's great software, I really like using it. It's got lots of good features. Anyways, fuel itself, pretty big, 46.3 million shares issued, 41.3 million in the float. It averages, close to 500,000 today, but today it traded 4.8 million, so a pretty big day. It did have some news earlier in the week. Part of something they do a partnership with IBM on their products. So, but the stock is, has had this big base, and if I go back 5 years, you can see it's this huge base. But here it's really starting to curl up. And on this chart, I have a 15 EMA exponential moving average and the 5 EMA. And you can see that the 15 EMA is moving up very strongly, and so this is a very strong chart. There's a couple of things that interested me. I'll talk about the technicals of the chart in a second, but here's what else I think was one of the things that brought me to this trade. As you can see, it has a big short position. Close to 11% of the float is short, 4.97 million shares. So in my videos, you would hear me describe that as shorts 10 days to cover. 5 million shares and trading 500,000 a day, so just over over 10 days to cover. And you add that to news, catalyst, and that can add a lot of momentum to the trade. And I think that's what is happening in here. Anyway, so I'm looking at this stock, and it makes this candle here at a high of 450. Next day pulls back, and then yesterday makes this nominal new high of 452. So I'm looking to go long over 452. It's made this double top, so over 450. So as you know, I trade usually using the 2-day chart, 5-minute time period. With the moving exponential moving averages on it. So here's the level I was looking at, the 452 right in here. First thing in the morning, it does spike up, but I don't take it because stocks recently are just getting stuffed as soon as they break out. So I don't take the trade on, and it does come back. But then the next candle. It looks like it's going to recover, and you can see the 15 is moving up and the 5 is spreading apart. So I get long in here at 460, and the stock does perk up and takes off, trades a bit sideways in here, and away it goes. And then in this candle here, it does make a high of 490, but on the way through, I sell 1,000 shares. I had 4,000, but I sold 1,000 shares at 490 just because I like to take profits on the way up. Get into this candle here. It's trades as high as 497. I sell another 1,000 at 495. Makes it through $5. Pulls back, goes through 5 again. Makes it sort of a double. No, that's not it. Yeah. Boom. I guess in this chart here, yeah, it makes a high of here, 511, and then it 512, but it pulls back through the $5 level, and I sell. I get stopped out at 5, and it does trade sideways, but really it's a nice wedge that's made here, and this would be the and then it took off, and away it went. From here, so you could have bought it on this break above this level here. This is also would have been a good level to buy on this second pullback. Breaks out, and it does trade as high as 538, but without me, I was stopped out here at $5. Anyways, that's my trade. Thanks.